What's up YouTube? For tonight's video we have a full weak Pokemon moves team. This was pretty interesting, we'll get into it in a second. Leave the theme team suggestions as usual in the comment section. Any feedback would be wonderful too. If you enjoy these videos, please leave a like on the video. Right, let's get to this anyway. So we have weak moves only on my Pokemon team. Now the suggestion said I had to use one. I kind of went over the top and used basically all of them, but let's get to this one anyways. Now, of course, I wanted to run like a whole different bunch of weak moves. Basically, weak moves with low base power, really, is what I got from this suggestion. This was meant to be for a Mystery Monday, but my Sunday battle didn't really work out too well, so here we are. Okay, so we've got an absolute awesome Vanillux set. I'll go through that in a second. Anyways, I didn't want to stay on a fire move on the Braixen at all. It's going to go for the Flame Charge on my Lapras here. Okay, so this Lapras is a Whirlpool set. It's high base power of 40 or something. You actually have the Toxic as the combo there, and it's a special defense wall with Rest Sleep Talk. Works rather nicely. Now, I had to have a couple of tanks on this team. I couldn't just have like 6 Pokemon with like really weak moves. It didn't work out. I needed to have some like form to this team. Alright, so we have Drifblim coming. I was thinking it might have Thunderbolt or something along those lines. I wasn't 100% sure, but I was thinking that. Okay, so I got the Toxic up on Drifblim anyway, which is good. We actually went for a Waterfall this time. Now, we have a Defog on the Drifblim here, which is going to drop my evasiveness. Going for the Whirlpool here. So the Defog was an interesting play there. Now I was thinking, they're obviously trying to land some sort of move on me. Like, I wasn't 100% sure what. I had a couple of ideas. Anyway, so I've got the Toxic and Whirlpool action happening, which is really nice. And now, this answers my question. It's going to be a Thunder set here, and that's going to hit me hard. So I was initially right, but it wasn't Thunderbolt, it was Thunder. Okay, so since I'm so specially defensive, I actually tanked that really nicely. Lapras has amazing special defense. I've also got Shell Armor on this too, so a lot of time with a tank, you don't want to get critted, so that's a really excellent ability for it there too. Okay, so it's nearly in range of dying here. I was thinking, should I go for Rest or should I just finish off with Whirlpool? What should I do here? It was on like the tiniest amount of health. Or will they swap? So they can't actually swap, so they're locked in my bed there. So I actually ended up going for the Whirlpool here just to finish it off. But of course, it's going to have Destiny Bond. A lot of the time they do have Destiny Bond. I didn't think this set would have it, but it did. So that's Drifblim down, but I'm going to follow it too because I'm going to get hit by the Destiny Bomb there. I should have just gone for Rest, but I was a bit of a smartass and went for Whirlpool. I wanted that Whirlpool kill. Come on, it's the weak moves theme. Alright, so we have the shiny Curlier coming in. Now I'm bringing my mightiest Pokemon, the Choice Banded Slaking. Alright, we've got Scratch on this. We've got Fury Swipes. We've got Pursuit. And we've got Rock Smash. Going for the Fury Swipes here, trying to get through that bulky Curlier wall there. Now, Curlier's going to go for the Trick here, so I'm going to give it a Choice Band. So that's not too bad. I was wondering what item it had. Then it gives me Everlight. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just trying to get rid of my Choice Band there. Okay, so I actually stayed into this one. I've got Truant up there. It's going to go for the Psychic. Not going to do too much to me. I'm actually running max health and max speed on this one. Now, going for, max attack, max speed, sorry about that. And I'm going to finish it off with the Scratch there. So things are going pretty nicely here. Alright, so Loomis is going to come in here. I'm going to swap out because I'm on Truant here. I want to save my Slaking for a little bit later on. He's probably one of the better Pokemon in my team, which is saying something. Okay, so bringing in Frillish here. Not Frillish, Vanillux. Sorry, I messed that up completely. Fail. So I've got Powder Snow on this. I've got Ice Shard and Icicle Sphere, which is pretty astonishing. Oh, I've also got Astonish too. Alright, so we're going to swap out the Loomis here. Now, Regice is going to come in and he's going to be able to tank this one really easy. There's like nothing I can do to this. The best move I can do is Astonish. So this was basically a useless Pokemon, except if I could get a freeze with Powder Snow, which I never got. So that never happened. Right, so swapping out Vanillux there. I've got max health and max special attack with Modest on that. Alright, so bringing in Dusknoir here. Now, this is my other tank Pokemon, which pretty nicely with my Lapras. This is max health, max defense. I quite like this set. I've got Pain Split, I've got Curse, which work very, very well together on Dusknoir's small amount of health. I've got Shadow Sneak and Power Up Punch, which are like really low base power, very, very weak moves. But they work rather nicely on this set. So we have the Regice up there. Now, it's really good that I actually had Curse because I had no way to really get around this. I would have had to boost my attack up with Power Up Punch, then spam Shadow Sneak. Right, so I've got the Curse on the Regice here. So if it wants to stay in and try and do whatever it's going to do, it's going to die to Curse. I had a feeling it might swap out here. I almost went for Pain Split, but I thought, no, I'll just go for... I'd just rather go for Power Up Punch to get like a boost up there. Okay, so Volbeat's going to come in there and tank that Power Up Punch easily. Okay, anyway, I got a +1. I'm not too worried about that. Volbeat's going to go for the Confuse Ray here, which sucks. I don't want to hit myself Confusion. It's quite a good special attacker as well. It could have Tail Glow or anything like that, so I have to really watch out for this one. Okay, so I'm going to hit myself in Confusion there. I think I actually went for the Pain Split. Now this time I'm going for the Shadow Sneak. That's why I got confused first. I actually get past that one, which is really good. Since I'm at +1, it hits rather hard on Volbeat. Now Volbeat's going to go for the Shadow Ball, which I kind of thought it did have. That's a good move for covering Ghost there, and that's going to take out my Dusknoir. So I actually lost both my walls really early, and they were like really the core of my team, like the better Pokemon. All right, so bring in Slaking here. Of course, Volbeat is going to go for the Prankster Confuse Ray again. Now, I think I went for Scratch here. I believe I went for Scratch. Okay, so fingers crossed I didn't get hit myself in Confusion, and guess what? I do. So I hit myself in Confusion. I'm just going to stay in for Truant because I wasn't sure like what this thing actually had. I knew it would be a special sweeper or it was going to be just a complete troll set. Anyway, it's going to go for the Charge Beam, and of course it's going to get a boost. I needed to take this thing out like ASAP. Okay, so I'm guessing a Bug Buzz was on its way. Going for the mighty Scratch here, and it takes it out. Buried by Scratch. Okay, so I've got some pretty amazing kills at the moment with Scratch. Right, we have Regice coming in here. Since I'm on Truant, I know it's probably going to go for a Substitute, which sucks. Have to swap out Slake in there because I'm definitely going to lose that battle. Bring in, I nearly called that Haxorus. Fracture here. Okay, so the Regice is going to go for the Focus Punch here, and that's going to hit me rather hard. I've got max attack, max speed on this with an Everlight. However, it's a little bit different in its moves. Let me go over those moves. So the weakest Dragon type move I could put on it was Dual Chop. Now, Dual Chop hits twice. That's the reason I also swapped it into Regice in case it put that sub up. I was confident I could get one up, then Dual Chop its Substitute to get rid of the first one, then attack it for the next. Okay, so I don't get Freeze Hacks. I knew that I'd take its Ice Punch just purely because of Everlight. And things are going rather nicely at the moment. Alright, so going for the Dual Chop here. So it's got Dual Chop, it's got Scratch, it's got Rock Smash, and it's got Dragon Dance. Okay, so I take out the Regice with the Dual Chop there, which is nice. Really overpowered move there. Alright, so Loomis is going to come in here. I didn't think I'd get outsped by this thing, so I just went for Dual Chop again, and that's hitting rather hard there. Does just over half health, which is enough out to take the Loomis. So this was definitely probably the strongest Pokemon, strongest sweeper on my team. Not that Dual Chop is overpowered or anything, it was just like quite strong on my team. Alright, so their last Pokemon is Braixen. It was looking like quite a easy battle here. I actually misclicked there on my Dual Chop, unfortunately. I'm going to get Zen headbutted here, and I still live that one purely because it's Everlight, and Braixen has like really bad attack. Okay, so my next attack actually misses there. Braixen's going to be able to get the Wish up here, so it's quite a bulky set as they normally are. I'm going to go for the Dual Chop again there. But since the Wish is up, and it's quite bulky with Everlight, I'm going to actually go down to that. So that second miss really did hurt me there. And that like misclick. So salt. So down goes my Fracture. So I'm starting to think, how am I going to take this thing out, right? I lost my Choice Band on my Slaking, so it's not going to be hitting as hard as usual. Vanillux is pretty much just fodder because all I can do is like Astonish against it. Anyway, so bringing in Slaking, going for the Fury Swipes now. Since I was so successful with that earlier on. Okay, so I'm going to hit it 3 times there. And that, it just didn't hit hard enough with the Choice Band. Now the Braixen is going to go for the Wish again, so I'm like, oh crap, I'm in trouble here. So I have to swap out Slaking here. The problem was I couldn't get enough damage output on this damn thing because I was using such weak moves. Okay, so bringing in Vanillux here, I was hoping I could get some sort of attack off on it. Maybe a little bit of damage, and then I get critted by Flame Charge. Then again, it's got like 2 defense, so it probably didn't matter too much. I wouldn't have lived the next one. Okay, so all its health back basically there with Wish. So things are starting to look a little bit grim here. I need to swap in my Mr. Mime, probably my last hope here. Okay, so going for the Charge Beam here, I really desperately needed a Charge Beam boost on this. I was going to go for the Technician Confusion. So I had Charge Beam, Confusion, Icy Wind, and Magical Leaf there. So Braixen, I don't get a boost on the first one, then my second Charge Beam misses, and it does, it does a nice chunk of damage with the Flame Charge there, so it's going to be able to outspeed me. Okay, so my last hope here, before swapping Slaking in, would be to go for the confusion, so I could get like, you know, a confusion hacks, maybe, possibly. Okay, so I've got a potato berry on this too. So the idea was to get some boost up with charge beam. It's more of a variant to the nasty plot set there, so you're continually attacking. Okay, so I don't really do too much damage there, and I don't get the confusion, and the Braixen is going to take me out with the charge beam, flame charge there. So, man, what is going on? So I just couldn't do any damage. So my last hope, Ray of Sunshine, was my slaking. Okay, guys, we needed to go. The only way to win this battle was to go for the Fury swipes, right? I needed to get like 5 hits in a row. All right, so Braixen is going to go for the power up punch here. I get the Fury swipes. I'm like, yes, I need 5 hits in a row. I get 2. I get 3. This is such an OP move. And I get 4. I was like, damn, I was like 1 off. All right, Braixen goes for the Zen headbutt here. I was like, I might be able to just tank this one. And I do just, but I've got the true in this term. So I was like, oh, okay, GG, it's over. Then Zen headbutt misses. I'm like, yes, I've won this. How the hell did that even happen? Going for the Fury swipes, and guess what? It lives on 1 health. What the hell? It only hit twice. Oh, I'm so salty. I'm really salty. I'm really, really salty. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Enjoy the bloopers.